Just give it a minute to see who joins. Just giving it a second to see who joins. All right, it's been a minute. So, got my number one fan watching. It's all that really matters. Uh, so, let's dive into it with the redundancy. Who am I? My name is Josh, aka Muscles and Macros, a faster way to fat loss coach. I started doing these podcasts or lives, if you will, to help people, to serve people in some form or fashion. Come to find out, it's pretty therapeutic for me doing this. It helps my mental clarity. It provides me a sense of purpose because the message might not be for you directly, but somewhere down the line, it's for somebody. Somebody needs to see some realization, somebody they can build a connection with to take the leap of faith and do the things that they want to do in life that they were too scared to do. So I'm here again to serve people or help people overcome the fears of going out on a limb and doing something new. If you would have told me a year ago that I would be doing this in front of you today, I would have called you a liar because that's not who I was at that point in time. Uh, I too was scared or lived in fear of the what ifs. And what ifs don't pay your bills. Other people don't pay your bills. So this is my way of serving people, helping people, and hopefully one day it'll suffice to live off of. So that's a little bit about me. Uh, Tonight I'm just kind of spitballing it. I don't really have a specific outline or agenda, but I will go with some of the norms. So I usually like to go into an unboxing. I don't have an unboxing for you today, but I still like to highlight products that I use personally because they're amazing products. They're good people. What they do and what they stand for is great. And I'm a firm believer on supporting small and local business because those people they're just doing it, man. They're living life. Even when it gets hard, they're just doing their thing, trying to create generational wealth. There's something that they can pass on to their loved ones when it's their time to go. So today, I wanted to highlight for all you car detailing gurus and heads out there. I wanted to highlight Adams. Adams polishes, great, great company, great products. I use these on my own cars, and then to detail and stuff like that. So we got some ultra foam shampoo, super great at foaming in your foam cannons and stuff like that. And they got some VRT, some vinyl rubber and trim. Uh, Makes things shine and doesn't leave some oily, crappy residue that attracts a bunch of dust particles and stuff like that. So check them out if you get a chance, or if you don't detail your car, maybe you can recommend it to your detailer. I don't know. And drinking Liquid Death for those of you that have watched in the past couple videos. Uh, it's actually pretty good stuff. Really clean, healthy for you. Uh, and they like to market by making fun of other bottled water companies that are actually garbage and they'll kill you. So, so some point in time, ladies and gentlemen, you should actually look at the ingredients in your products, because things you might think are healthy for you actually will kill you faster at a faster rate. So take an inventory of what you're consuming in your body. Um, Rolling right along, I always like to highlight a charity or a foundation because they do amazing things, and not enough people give back to the community, give back to society. And I think it's really important. It makes you feel good. It continues. Yeah, the app Yuka scan everything. Yep. Thank you. So the app, for those of you on YouTube or Instagram, there's an app called Yuka, Yuka. Yeah, Yuka. You can scan literally anything and everything, and it will tell you on a rating scheme how bad it is for your body or how good it is for your body. Liquid Death rated a 64 out of 100, which I guess is pretty decent. There's a lot of other worse items that people consume on a daily basis that will kill you faster. So check out the app. Going back to the charity and foundation, I like to highlight them because they do amazing things for amazing people. Not enough people give back to the community or society, and I think it's super important because one, it makes you feel good. Two, it allows these ladies and gentlemen to fund the resources that other people need that they can't afford, um, or it just helps, right? The mission continues with your donation. Doesn't matter how big or small it is. A dollar can still make a difference in somebody's life. Um, and so I highlighted this one yesterday, I believe, and I'm going to highlight it again because I had an instance last night that almost broke me down in tears, and I just can't thank the person enough for a number of reasons. So that's the Stop Soldier Suicide Foundation. For those of you that know by watching currently or in the past, I've signed myself up to do a 60-mile walk slash ruck to raise awareness to stop soldier suicide. No, it's not going to happen overnight, unfortunately, as tragic as it is. Uh, but with some time and valuable donations and resources, we can reduce the number of suicide in active duty, reserves, National Guard, uh, veterans, you name it. So check them out. I'll post it up in the recap, or maybe you're already in my group foundation for my ruck run stuff or ruck walk stuff. Um, but and this will kind of go into the gratitude. But last night I was just laying in bed doing the huge right before I go to sleep, and I got a notification on Facebook, and the first notification said, "Congrats, you have accomplished your goal of $200 to raise awareness for ending suicide." And I was kind of like, what? It doesn't make any sense. Like, nobody's donated that I know of, or I just started, and I got another notification, and it told me who donated, and this this gentleman donated $500 to not only my cause, but for the foundation's cause, and I was flabbergasted. So I messaged this individual, and I was like, "Hey, bro, did you mean to donate $500?" And he said, "Yes, yeah, that is a small token of my appreciation. One, towards you, and then two, to help the veteran and active duty National Guard reserves community in preventing suicide." And he said that was his way of helping the brothers and sisters in arms to get better. And like it still sits with me. I'm just blown away that one he donated that amount. Like that's a crazy amount that you never really see. Like nobody ever really donates something of that large sum. And just his message, right? We and this isn't to take away all the other people that I've lost, but together we lost somebody that worked with us, and it's kind of like spur of the moment. Like nobody really knew because he seemed happy, he seemed fine. There was no signs, and then one day we got a call saying that he blew his brains out. And I live with a guilt because maybe I could have made a difference in this individual's life, and he might still be living. But you can't change the past. So um, to this day, we wear this individual on our wrists to carry his name forward. And the bracelet states that sometimes good men must die, but death cannot kill their names, and that's absolutely true. We carry his name forward. We share his story to help other individuals out there because suicide is real, and it's big, especially these days with everything that's going on with inflation and the war in Europe. And a lot of us are coming back, and things have slowed down a lot, and the military is really really good at teaching you how to kill people or do your job effectively, right, to fight for freedom, but they never teach you how to cope or just deal with things. They their logic is bottle it up, shut up, continue on, do your damn job, and go on about your day. And I mean it's not fine. It's not cool. It might be okay in that moment, right? You might be like, all right, cool, I'll suck it up and go on about my day. But over time, it's just going to eat at you, and it eventually a spiral is in your near future if you haven't opened up and talked about some of the things that have been bothering you for years. Um, so yeah, just wanted to highlight that foundation and my gratitude. I can't even express enough, and even if I tried to, I don't think it would amount to the how thankful, how grateful, how blessed I am that this individual donated that amount of money and wants to continue the fight. Maybe not physically, but mentally and figuratively through this resource, this tool that he was given to stop or aid the prevention, at least, of tragic events. And but if you watch this, I know I invited you, and I know it's kind of late, but if you see this, I can't thank you enough from the bottom of my heart. And I love you, bro. So um, I guess we'll roll into the topics. For those of you that have never experienced close death, somebody that it's painful. It's painful to go day in and day out wearing somebody on your wrist, sharing their message, so that you can prevent tragic accidents or incidents or events. It's hard. So that is some of my that is some of my why. Um, yeah. So going into my topics, I don't really have anything specifically planned to talk about. I'm hoping I get some people to reach out and give me some feedback. I do want to talk about one thing though, and it's kind of relating to my video, and it's really been bothering me. For those of you that are just now tuning in that don't know who I am, my name is Josh, aka Muscles and Macros. I'm a faster way to fat loss coach, and in 2018, I was diagnosed with an eye disease called keratoconus, and it was monitored until the point where I was pretty much at a serious risk of losing my eyesight. And like I said before, I used to live in a fear or a what if uh, aura or world, and that was kind of a wake up call. That was a swift kick to the nuts because you never know what's going to happen in life, and you really have to live life to the fullest. You can't sit there and dwell on the what ifs or think or care about what people think about you or what they're going to say about you. It doesn't matter. Like, and there's people that are holding you back and saying don't do this, it's stupid, or it's not going to work out or whatever. Excuse my language, but fuck those people. Like, they don't matter. If they really loved and cared about you and supported you, they would support you. They'd be your freaking um your your crowd, your encore, your they would fuel your fire to do better, to do great things, to go out of your comfort zone and grow and develop, no matter if failure happens. And it's gonna happen. It's just part of life. Failure is part of life. But if you fail, right? If you take a leap of faith and you fail, that's more that's more than most people can say they ever did. Most people say, or most people just talk about it. They don't put Nikes on your kids' feet. Yeah, that's right. Uh, Doing the call to action and not just talking about it is more than most people can say they've ever done. Most people just talk about it, they fathom it, they toy around with the idea, and that's it. And that's the shit that pisses me off. And I was that person. And I understand that change is super hard. I get it. It's in human nature. Nobody wants to change, but you have to change to grow, to develop, to serve the community, the society, the world. If you're just a bystander with your head down, living in your own little world, and you think that great things are going to come to you, you're wrong. It's not how it works. Failure is part of success. It's a piece to success. It builds character, builds who you are. Uh, I just it, going back to my video. I seriously, the people that have reached out to me, or the people by third party that reached out to me and told me that so and so is going to do X, Y, and Z. I applaud you. I commend you. Uh, wow, you're just going to keep on with these analogies, huh? Uh, I commend you. I applaud you for doing the thing. Do at least making a valiant effort, because it's hard. That takes more intestinal fortitude than most people want to give the effort to. So with that, right, even if you just said that you were going to do it, again, call to action. Don't talk about it. Be about it. Be the change that you want to see. Be the things that you want to be. Don't let somebody tell you that you can't do this or you can't do that. Um, because the mind is one of the strongest things that you have in your body, and if you're determined to do that, you're gonna do it. It might take a little longer than you expect, but slow progress is better than no progress. And again, that's more than most people can ever say that they did. Most people live in the what ifs. They think the X, Y, and Z factor is going to happen, and it might not happen that way. It might happen, or it might happen that way. You never know. You're not going to know until you go out on a limb, you take that leap of faith, and you freaking do it. Um, and for those of you that are just kind of now tuning in, I was the person that lived in fear. I was the person that lived in the what if moments. And then this was a challenge. This was a challenge to me because I felt like I didn't have a sense of purpose. I'm transitioning out of a long time career and learning new things, and I didn't have a sense of purpose. So I thought, so this was a challenge to me, and I did it. I started doing like little car detailing videos at first, and then I started doing little reels of just products or whatnot, or the kids, and then I routinely speak with a phenomenal gentleman that I just can't thank enough. And then my wife was a factor to this as well. She told me to tell my story. They told me to tell my story, and then I should be able to find some value in that alone because um, it'll reach somebody. Somebody somewhere might have a similar occurrence, and they need help. They need somebody that they can build a connection to, and reach out and just share the relation. And I think I don't even have to think. I found what I was looking for. I found the sense of purpose, not only through the coaching that I'm doing, but doing these lives as well because it provides therapy for me. And I can't tell you, count, so many people have reached out, and even organizations or businesses, and they're like, "Hey, you're doing an excellent job. Keep doing what you're doing. It's really helping people." I listen to it while I'm doing homework. I listen to it while I'm in the car. I'm listening to it while I'm in bed. Uh, I got a really good company that I'm super fond of that because I did a few reels and I support them. They're sending me a freaking care package, which is dope. That's great. And honestly, I might give it away. I might carry it forward depending on the circumstances because it's some bomb ass coffee. Um, but we'll see. I do have goals that I want to attain. YouTube is one of them. For who's watching, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And then if you want to provide some comments or feedback or questions, and I'll give you answers best of my ability, that'd be super dope. But on YouTube alone, I'm looking to gain 100 subscribers before I do a giveaway, and I'm almost there. I'm at 74, maybe 75 right now, and it's been a struggle, right? Because I started out with like car detailing videos. I gained a little, or yeah, I gained some, and then I lost some when I decided to flip it up and do coaching and workout videos and stuff like that. But that's okay. I mean, I'm not everybody's cup of tea. Um, but yeah, I for anybody that's looking to do something similar or anything new in general, and you're just waiting on the perfect moment doesn't exist. It's it's a made up fairy tale in your head, and it's an excuse. It's a terrible excuse, um, because there is no opportune time. The only best time is when something bad happens, and that can happen rather rapidly. So yeah, kind of like a tangent over, I guess. Um, I guess I don't want to make this video too long. I'm at like 25 minutes or so. I'll usually go about an hour, 45 minutes at the very least, but today might be short because I really don't have anything. I'm just kind of spitballing. I want to reiterate that I want to reiterate my post. So I posted on all three platforms I have in front of me: Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. I posted on all three that I'm willing to take on 10 individuals that want to make a change in their life, whether it be through fitness, whether it be through nutrition, health, mental health. They're looking for a close, tight knit family. Um, well, we can help with a lot of things, but I'm willing to take on 10 individuals that want to make a change, and I'm willing to give them a half off discount code to join our family with the faster way. And that's huge because one, it's yes, it's kind of expensive, but it's designed that way for a reason. It's designed so that you'll make the commitment to yourself and you'll continue doing the lifestyle rather than some dumb diet and some BS diet that is cheap, and there are no other methods other than what they have there for you. And by that I mean uh, a workout program that is just unattainable. If it is attainable, you're going to run yourself ragged until you fall off the bandwagon. It is designed that way for a reason, to keep you coming back and make them richer and make you poorer in your health, in your mindset, and in your pockets. But the faster way is not that. So I see a few people peeking their head in. If you're one of those people that are looking for a change through nutrition, fitness, um, mental health, health in general, or you're looking to kind of form a foundation to some healthy habits for you and your family, the faster way is it. It is a lifestyle, it is a commitment. I'm willing to take 10 individuals that want to commit themselves to something new, a change, and I'm willing to give them a half off discount for the first 6 week new client round. So, that's reiterated several times. It's on a post on all three platforms I have in front of me. It's in this video. I've already had some interest. For those of you that have been eyeballing it, you should know by now not to sleep on the deal, because the first client round of the year that they kicked off, the January 2nd round, there were so many people that signed up. It broke the app, it broke the website. They had to shut down the sign up, and then they were still experiencing, or some people are still experiencing, crashes with their resource. So they're kind of having to find contingency plans to service their clients. And by clients, I mean family, because it is a family. It's a community. It's not some workout program that you're just another number. You're $50 from so and so. Nope. It is one. It's not in the faster ways um, vision. It's not in the faster ways vision, and two, it's not in the coach's vision, because the coach, whether you're in the program or not, uh, we reach out, right? Because you're always going to be a piece of family. And even though you might not continue into VIP, you're still family. You're still somebody that can reach out to us and ask us questions that we can provide answers. Um, you might want to come back in the future, right? You want a good taste in your mouth from the experience that you had. So you might want to come back in the future and start VIP when financially able, because let's be honest, times are tough right now with inflation and all this crap going on with supply and demand. Times are hard, and that's why I'm willing to give a half off discount code. And yes, again, it's still kind of expensive, but it's no more expensive than your and this is my wife's analogy, so credit to her, but this is no more expensive than your Target Tuesday, buying dollar shit that you don't need and racking up $100. It's no more expensive than that. You don't need the freaking little gushy things and the cute little picture frames and stuff at Target and in the dollar section. You need health. You need wellness. Uh, Health is wealth, and there's a lot of value behind some of the things that we do. It's a foundation to building a successful you in many aspects. There's a ton of value behind it, and in my opinion alone, because I've been a new client, I've went through the process, and now I'm a coach. The value alone in the mental health aspect is enough for me, because a lot of you know, or maybe you don't know, maybe you're just peeking your head, and mental health is one of my biggest things that I cannot talk about or say enough about. um, you're 65% more likely to succeed and stay committed to something if you have a community and accountability. Yep. So for because I got Instagram and YouTube here, my wife or my coach, whatever you want to consider her as, had a statistic. She has, you are 65% more likely to succeed and stay committed to something if you have a community and accountability. And that's just what we do, right? We reach out, whether that be daily, every other day, weekly, whatever, no more than a week. We reach out, we say, hey, where are you at with your macro goals? Where are you at with your fitness goals? Does anything hurt? Maybe you should try X, Y, and Z alternate. Um, like, are we on track to hit your overall desire? Where, like, we routinely check up on you, and we hold you accountable, and you can hold us accountable if you get a crappy coach that doesn't do that. Um, so yeah, thanks for the statistic, but just going back, don't talk about it, be about it, do the thing. Even if it's even if you get to the end and you say, "Ah, it's not for me. I didn't have." And I don't think you'll ever say this, because I promise you, there's value behind a lot of things that they do. And that's saying a lot, because I was one of those people that focused on the negative. But I'm telling you, the mental health aspect alone, it's going to the things that they have in place are designed to tweak your mindset into a positive mindset. And then again, going back to the comment, you will be successful. You will find success in a lot of different aspects, not only the desired outcome that you're looking for when you join the program, because you're going to have a different mindset. You're going to start seeing the lightness of things, or the brighter side. You're not going to see the darkness anymore, and you're going to be like, I can do that. I did this. I'm going to do that now. Um, so yeah, I guess to reiterate again, I'm taking 10 individuals, and then my wife or my coach is taking another 10 individuals. So that's 20 total. 20 total people will get a half off discount code to join the family, the faster way to fat loss. And it's more than just the name. It's not just fat loss or weight loss. I joined the program for a lot of reasons, but one of the reasons is because I wanted to gain muscle, gain weight. I was 155 pounds when I started the program. I'm now 175 pounds of freaking barrel chested American freedom fighter. And you can just look at me, or if you don't believe me from the camera on the live, you can check out some of my videos. I'm freaking yoked compared to what I was before. So the program is designed for more than just what it says in the name. It's just a name. Um, Going back to the lifestyle, it's the lifestyle, right? Because most people think, oh, it's just a lifestyle for me. No, the faster way likes to incorporate your family into your lifestyle, into your commitment, because family is everything. If you don't have the support channels that you need, you're probably not going to stay committed to it. Um, so it's important. It's important to start developing that foundation with those healthy habits that are going to, in return, turn into a routine, so that you can be successful continuously instead of falling down in the pit and spiraling down and then not being able to pick yourself back up. I've been there. Uh, yeah. So this is, I don't even know why I looked at this because this is from a couple nights ago, but uh, the moral behind this message or this podcast, this live, whatever you want to call it, don't be afraid to do the things that you want to do. Failure's going to happen. It's inevitable. But failure will build you. It will build your character. It will establish growth and development. Slow progress is better than no progress. And again, people always want to talk. They say they're going to do X, Y, and Z. And then you know what? 10 years from now, they're still talking that same bullshit and they're not doing it. But you actually took the leap of faith and you did it. And 10 years from now, you never know what you could accomplish. You could be the next CEO of something. Uh, yeah, I would never tell anybody to do anything that I wouldn't do or haven't done myself. I have started businesses, and I'm not going to lie to you, business is hard. The harsh reality, and I think I highlighted this last night, or maybe it was another video, but business is hard. Less than 1% of people actually get business funding from a bank or a lender. So they tell you before you even get a loan, they tell you to exhaust all of your credit cards. They tell you to exhaust any of your cash on hand, aka money in the bank that's in savings. They tell you to even go to your friends and family and ask them for money. And then after you've exhausted those, maybe they'll give you a little bit of cash to fund your business. But don't think it's going to come without a cost. It's going to come with hefty interest rates. Um, so yeah, business is hard. I've got Hardin Homes LLC going on. I picked up the real estate stuff, the real estate investing stuff early on this past year, but I had some things happen, some surgeries and stuff like that. So I kind of been slacking on it. But I'm looking to pick it back up for any individuals that come across this video that are looking to do wholesaling, creative finance, subject to Gator lending. I'm not really too big on the fix and flips right now because of the way the market is. But if you can find a sweet deal, I'm in. Um, Airbnb arbitrage, right? I'll get into that. And then if we can find some hard money or private money lenders and you want to get into traditional rentals, I'm willing to do that too. Um, wholesaling specifically, and I talked to a good friend about this as well. The people for wholesaling, what I need is acquisitions and dispositions, right? Somebody to acquire the property and put it under contract, somebody to dispose of the property, find a cash buyer, and turn everything over to the title company. I need cold callers to warm a lead, a chief operations officer, a coup, right? There's just a lot of things. And that's not the only business that I got going, right? We got my wife's photography business. It's kind of slowed down, right? Because the season is a little cold and stuff around this time of year. So she's not doing it too big right now. And we're really trying to focus on this coaching thing because it provided us a sense of purpose at our darkest times. When she was our heaviest, she found this program that she had been eyeballing. So she decided to sign up. She lost a lot of weight. She looks freaking amazing. She continuously keeps it off and still looks great. Like I said, I wanted to gain muscle or gain weight, so I did. And then again, grand scheme of things, it allows us to serve people and provide us a sense of purpose or a mission set. And that's just what we do. Even if the people haven't signed up yet, we're still out there grinding. We're still showing people that we care, not because we want a paycheck in our freaking pocket, but because we genuinely care. We want to see people succeed in today's society because society sucks these days. And that's just reality. And hopefully by doing this, we can make a change big enough to impact the society, the world. Um, yeah, just ran over, I guess. Just bam. So I was parched, so I just murdered my thirst, as they say. But I guess I'll end this video. I don't have a whole lot of traffic because I mean, let's be honest, it's late. People are winding down. But I still like to do these videos because there's value behind them. Might not be for you, might be for somebody you know, or somebody that gets a hold of these videos. They might need it in their life to do the things they've been talking about wanting to do, but they lived in fear or reprisal. They were too scared of reprisal or what people thought about them or what people are going to say. I get haterade every day. You know what it does? Nothing. I lied. It does provide something. It gives me fuel to my fire to make me continuously grow and develop and do better and get where I want in life. And that is financial freedom. And I'm not talking financial freedom like I'm a billionaire and I have all this shit. I'm talking financial freedom where I can live day to day without having to worry about bills. I can live life to the fullest because I never know if I'm going to go blind or not, or something else might happen to me. I don't know. I can't tell the future. But what I can tell you is I'm not promised tomorrow, and neither are the rest of you. So keep living your life in fear if that's what you want to do. But I wouldn't recommend it. Opportunity knocks at any given time, and you should open that door and jump out and take the opportunity no matter what. So that's all I got. Uh, leave me, for those of you that might come across this, leave me some comments of your gratitude expressed for the day. Let me know some small businesses or local businesses that you want shouted out or that you want me to try. Again, I like to support small local businesses and veteran-owned businesses. I'm really big on the veteran community as well. So, or leave me some feedback about my rant. Maybe you agree, maybe you disagree. I don't know. Fuel my fire. Continue the passion. Enjoy life. Take it by the horns, and have a beautiful night.